Hello students, how are you all doing? Hope that you must be fit and well. Today we are doing a sum from JEE Advanced paper 2016. The sum reads like this. Let z equal minus 1 plus root 3 I by 2, where I equals to square root of minus 1 and Rs are elements of 1, 2 and 3. Okay, let P equals to here minus Z to this is a matrix 2 into 2. Okay, whose elements are minus Z to the power R, Z to the power 2S, Z to the power 2S and Z to the power R. And I be the identity matrix of order 2. Then the total number of ordered pairs Rs for which P squared equals to minus 1. Okay, now see here, we have to find that here R and S are the elements of 1, 2 and 3. So how many ordered pairs R and S, different values of R and S can satisfy this equation P squared equals to minus 1, where P is a square matrix of order 2, this is okay, and Z value is given this. Okay, so see here Z is given to be minus 1 plus root 3 I divided by 2. So this is a complex cube root of unity. Okay, because the 1, okay, 1 suppose, okay, the 1 cube root are, what are the cube root of 1? The 1 cube root are, one is 1 and another is minus 1 plus root 3 I divided by 2, and the next is minus 1 minus root 3 I divided by 2. Okay, so there are 3 cube roots of unity. One is the real and 2 are complex. Okay, and of these 2 complex, generally we denote one complex cube root with omega, and then the other complex cube root of unity will be omega squared. This will be this complex cube root of unity will be the square of this, and if we denote this as omega, then this will be omega squared. Okay, so let us denote this Z as omega. This is the complex cube root of unity. Okay, and we are denoting it with omega. Okay, and one more property of the complex cube root of unity, we know that 1 plus omega squared is equals to 0. So this property will be used. Okay, now see here the P is given to be this square matrix. So what will be P squared? So P squared will be this matrix into this matrix. So this will be minus Z to the power R, okay, Z to the power 2S and Z to the power 2S and Z to the power R, here multiplied with the same matrix. Okay, so this is minus Z to the power R, okay, and here it is Z to the power 2S, okay, Z to the power 2S, clear, and here Z to the power 2S and Z to the power R. Now multiply this. How we multiply the two matrices? We multiply rows with columns. So first row, first column will be first row, first column element from here. So minus Z, okay, to the power R into minus Z to the power R, that is minus Z to the power 2R. Okay, because the base are same, so powers will be added up, r plus r will be 2r, and here z to the power 2s into z to the power 2s, that is z to the power 4s, 2s plus 2s. Okay, and then first row, second column, this row and this column will be multiplied. Okay, so this is minus z. Okay, so this is minus z to the power r into z to the power 2s plus, okay, z to the power 2s into z to the power r. Okay, so this, and then we multiply the second row with the first column and the second row with the second column. Okay, so z to the power 2s, so this will be this into this, it will be minus z to the power r multiplied with z to the power 2s plus this into this. Okay, so this is z to the power r into z to the power 2s. Okay, and then this with this. Okay, so this is z to the power 2s into z to the power 2s, that is z to the power 4s plus here z to the power r into z to the power r, that is z to the power 2r. Okay, so this is p squared, and it is equals to minus I. What we know? We know that I, okay, so I is what? We know I is a unit matrix. It is 1, 0, 0, 1. Okay, so minus I will be what? Minus I will be, all the elements will be negative. So this will be minus, and 0 and minus 0 plus 0 is 0 only. So this is 0 minus 1. Okay, so this is equals to minus I. So this will be equals to minus 1, 0, 0, minus 1. Okay, now here these two matrices are said to be equal. So the elements of the corresponding places will be equal. Okay, so now equate with the elements of the corresponding places. Okay, now, okay, so now we are equating the elements of the corresponding places, so they will be equal, right? So we will have this element will be equals to minus 1 and this equals to 0. Okay, so first let us equate with 0. So this is equals to minus z, okay, to the power r into z to the power 2s plus z to the power 2s into z to the power r will be equals to 0. So this element will be equals to this element, and this will be equals to what? Minus 1. So I am writing here separately because I will, okay, for remembering I am writing this equals to minus 1. Okay, so this is equals to minus z to the power 2r, okay, plus z to the power 4s will be equals to minus 1. Okay, so first I have equated this with 0. Now here take, okay, so here we are noticing that z to the power 2s is common here. So take that z to the power 2s common. So what is here left? Here it is minus z to the power r plus z to the power r is equals to 0. Now here, now this is equals to 0. So what does it mean? Z is what? Z we have said that this is z, which is omega. Okay, so omega to the power any here s is 1, 2 and 3. So if I put the value of s either 1, 2 and 3 here, so z to the power 2s will never be 0. So it means that this will be 0. Okay, so it means that minus z to the power r plus z to the power r is equals to 0, because this cannot be equals to 0. Okay, because s value may be any number from 1, 2 and 3. So any number, if I put the value of s 1, 2 or 3, z to the power 2s can never be 0. So it means that this expression is 0. Okay, so now if this expression is 0, so what does it show? It shows that r has to be a odd number. Okay, so therefore r equals to odd number. Okay, odd number. So this is equals to odd number, because if r is a even number, so this will become z to the power r. So because negative to the power even number will be, if it is r is a even number, okay, so this will become z to the power r, okay, because minus will become plus, and this will also become z to the power r, LHS, okay, so this will become 2z to the power r if r is a even number. So this cannot be, never be equals to 0. This will be equals to 0 when r is a odd number. If r is a odd number, so what will be the result? It will become minus z to the power r plus z to the power r, LHS, if r is a odd number. Okay, so that will cancel and you will get 0. Okay, so r has to be a odd number. Okay, so here r is a odd number, so r will be either 1 or 3. So r is either 1 or 3. Okay, and s can be any number, 1, 2, 3. Now we will check it. Now what are the possibilities of s? Okay, we will check it. Okay, now r value we have got, it will be a odd, that is either 1 or 3. Okay, now see here. Now we are now taking different cases. When r is equals to 1 and s we are taking is equals to 1. Okay, now r is 1 and s is 1. Okay, now so what, this should be equals to minus 1. So we should get minus z, okay, to the power 2r plus z to the power 4s should be equals to minus 1. Now put r equals to 1 here. So what we will have here? So when r is 1, okay, so this will become minus z to the power, okay, 2 plus LHS. Okay, so LHS will be minus z to the power 2 plus z to the power here 4 into s, that is 4. Okay, so this will become z to the power 2 plus z to the power 4. Okay, because minus will become plus, so it will become z squared plus z to the power 4, and z is what? Z is omega, so this will become omega squared plus omega to the power 4. Okay, and what we know? Okay, omega to the power 4 will be written as omega into omega cube. So omega cube value is 1. So 1 into omega will be omega. So omega to the power 4 is 1. Okay, so this is, sorry, omega to the power 4 is omega. So this is omega squared plus omega. So which we know is equals to minus 1. So r is equals to 1 and s equals to 1 can be possible. So r equals to 1 and s is equals to 1 can be possible. Okay, now r is equals to 1 and s is equals to 2. Check it whether it is possible or not. Okay, so now here we are, so this is possible. R is equals to 1 and s is equals to 1 is possible. Okay, now let us check r is equals to 1. Okay, r is equals to 1 and s is equals to 2. Okay, so what we will have that? LHS will be equals to minus z to the power 2r plus z to the power 4s. Okay, now put the r value 1 here. So this will become minus z to the power 2 plus s to the s value I am putting 2. So this will become z to the power 8, and z is what? Omega. Okay, so this will become z to the power 2 minus to the power plus will be minus to the power even will be plus z squared, and this will become z to the power 8. Okay, and z is what? Omega. So this is omega squared plus omega to the power 8. Okay, so omega, now see here, omega to the power 8 is omega to the power 6, okay, into omega to the power 2. Omega to the power 6 is 1. Okay, so 1 into omega squared is omega squared. So here we are getting omega squared plus omega squared. So that is 2 omega squared, and 2 omega squared is not equals to minus 1. Okay, so this is not equals to minus 1, so this is not possible. That is r equals to 1 and s is equals to 2 is not possible. Okay, now we will check r is equals to 1 and s is equals to 3. Okay, now r is equals to 1 and s is equals to 3. Let us check. Okay, now if r is equals to 1 and s is equals to 3, so this should be equals to minus 1. Okay, so left hand side has to be minus z to the power 2r. Okay, plus z to the power 4s, this should be minus 1. This should be minus 1. Okay, so this is LHS. And here, now put the values r is equals to 1. So this will become minus z to the power 2 and s value 3. So this will become z to the power 12. 4 3 is 12. So this will become z squared and this becomes z to the power 12. Okay, and z is what? Omega. So omega squared plus omega to the power 12. Okay, so omega to the power 12 means what? Omega to the power 12 means omega to the power 3 whole to the power 4, and omega to the power 3 is 1. So 1 to the power 4, that is 1. Okay, so we are getting this omega squared plus 1. Omega to the power 12 is 1. So which is equals to minus omega, and it is not equals to minus 1. So this is also not possible. So r is equals to 1 and s is equals to 1 is not possible. Okay, now we will check the other options. Okay, that is r is equals to okay, and so what we have got, and now we will check r is equals to 3 and with s is equals to 1 2 3. Okay, now I am taking r is equals to 3 now. Okay, so here also you will get the same result, because here also if you are taking r is equals to 3. Okay, now let us check. Okay, r is equals to 3 and s is equals to, okay, s is equals to 1. S is equals to 1. Let us check. Because r is equals to 1, we have checked. S 1, 2 and 3 we have checked. Only if this is the possibility. R is equals to 1, S is equals to 1. Now let us check r is equals to 3 and s is equals to 1. Okay, so LHS, because r cannot be equals to 2, I have explained you why. Okay, so left hand side will be what? Here it will be minus z to the power 2r plus z to the power 4s. This value has to be equals to minus 1. Okay, so here put the r value at 3. So this will become minus z to the power 2 3 is 6 plus z to the power 4. Okay, for s is value is 1. So this become z to the power 6 minus to the power even number will be plus z, and this will become z to the power 4, and z is what? Omega. So this become omega to the power 6 and this is become omega to the power 4. Okay, omega to the power 6 is omega cube whole squared, and omega cube value is 1. So 1 whole squared is 1. So this value become 1. Okay, and omega to the power 4. Omega to the power 4 means what? Omega cube into omega. Omega cube value is 1. So 1 into omega is omega. Okay, so this become 1 plus omega, whose value is minus omega squared. So this is not equals to minus 1. So this is also not possible. Okay, so now let us check r is equals to 3 and s is equals to 2. Okay, now let us check r is equals to 3 and s is equals to 2. Okay, so left hand side will be what then? here left hand side will be minus z to the power 2r plus z to the power 4s. Okay, so r value I am putting 3. Okay, so minus z to the power 6, this will become 2 into 3 6, and this will become z 4 into 2, that is 8, and this will become z to the power 6 because minus to the power even number is positive. Z to the power 6 into plus z to the power 8. Z is what? Omega. So omega to the power 6 plus omega to the power 8. So omega to the power 6 is what? Omega to the power 6 is omega cube whole square, and omega cube value we know is 1. So 1 whole square is 1. So omega to the power 6 become 1. And omega to the power 8 is what? Omega to the power 8 is omega to the power 6. Okay, 6 means omega to the power cube whole square into omega square. Omega to the power 6 is value is 1. 1 into omega square, that is omega square. So this is equals to minus omega, which is not equals to minus 1. So this is also not possible. Okay, now let us check r is equals to 3 and s is equals to 3. Okay, so r is equals to 3 and s is equals to 3. Clear? So now let us check that possibility. So here r is equals to 3 and s is equals to 3. So LHS, will be what? Minus z to the power 2r plus z to the power 4s. Now put these values. So LHS will be minus z to the power 2r. R value is 3. So 2 into 3 is 6 plus z to the power 4s. S is 3. So 4 3 is 12. Okay. So this becomes z to the power 6 plus z to the power 12. So z is what? Z is omega. Omega to the power 6 plus omega to the power 12. So omega to the power 6 means what? Omega to the power 6 means omega cube whole square, and omega cube value we know is 1. So this 1 whole square will be 1. So this will be 1. And omega to the power 12 means what? Omega to the power 12 means omega cube whole to the power 4. And omega cube is value is 1. So 1 to the power 4 will be 1. Okay, so this is also 1. So 1 plus 1 becomes 2, which is not equals to minus 1. So this is also not possible. So only one possibility is there. Okay, the ordered pair r is equals to 1 and s is equals to 1. Only this is the possibility. So r, s, only one possibility is there, which is 1, 1. Okay, so here the question was, the answer was told to us that answer is a single digit, any number from 0 to 9, including both. Okay, so what is the here, how many ordered pairs we have got? We have got only a single ordered pair, that is 1 and 1. Only when r is 1 and s is 1, only then this equation is being satisfied. Okay, so there is only a single ordered pair. So that is the answer. Okay, I hope that you must have understood the sum very clearly. Okay, thanks for watching the video. Stay fine. Thank you.